Well, hello students, as you can see, I got my Boston Bruins hockey shirt. Wish you luck. Wish everyone luck. Let's see what happens. And I even have, yes, my 2011 Boston Bruins hat when they won the Stanley Cup last. And this ain't coming off. I mean, I'm not washing this until they win. Let's see what happens. Anyway, here we are in our online week, and we're going into week 4. So let's talk about some of the highlights of this week. The goal here for week 4 is to look at organizational effectiveness, individual and organizational processes. So we want to identify and describe individual characteristics that influence work behavior and organizational effectiveness. So the objectives here are to compare the content and process theories of motivation. Yeah, what motivates us? Do leaders always have to motivate their subordinates? I mean, or should we know our job? Should we like our jobs enough to be able to be motivated? And analyze, excuse me, the role goal setting plays to direct attention, regulate effort, and increase persistence. Now we're talking about the strategic plan, right? Setting the goals. How do we get everyone on the same page? How do we regulate how much time each company has by division, department, however that company is regulated? How do we make sure everybody is doing their job? And increase persistence. That's an interesting one. Next, we're going to explore job design options. How are employees motivated by the way the jobs are put together? Does it challenge the employee enough with the design? Does it make us more effective and efficient? And now we're going to really talk about SMART goals. How to create performance and learning goals utilizing what we call SMART criteria. Promote goal commitment by giving good and respectful feedback. As you guys already know so far, I give you a lot of feedback. Feedback is essential. Why? Because without feedback, how do we know what we're doing? How do we know what we need to improve on? And we're going to look at the different types of rewards to maximize performance. Explore actions managers can take to reinforce positive behavior. Well, if we're doing something right, we want to continue to do things right. What we're doing wrong, we don't want to reinforce that type of behavior. How do we accomplish that? So that's basically what we're going to be doing over the next week. And I want you to also work on your papers, okay? I'm thinking the next time we get together, which will be week 5, 2 weeks from yesterday, I'd like to see a draft of your paper up to date. What you've accomplished so far, putting it together. What is it that you're trying to find out? What type of a strategic plan are you putting together in order to prove that hypothesis? How do we, get that information that we need by putting a detailed plan together? Option 1 outlines very nicely, as option 2 does, how to go about putting this paper together. If it's your company you're analyzing, you want to be sure that your goal is in place. In fact, you can refer to SMART goals to try to put together some of your ideas for your final paper. Um, that's about it. So always go through your videos, your reading, listening, and viewing parts before you get into your assignments. That's so important. Don't skip things out. This is all for your benefit. Okay? Have a wonderful Memorial weekend. And we will see you online shortly.